shot. You're cleaning up out there. You took out Eddie, scored the babe. Have you thought about what's next? I don't think there's anyone out there that can beat you.
We like what we see. There's room in my posse for you, and I ain't taking no for an answer. What's it gonna be?
Hey, the party's kicking and they want their star. You better get here quick. Hello? Hello?
Yeah, everything's cool. I just had to take care of a little problem.
I figured you might want to change things up to help clear your head. Can't say I blame you. Hey, listen. When you get to Bayview, my gal Rachel will hook you up. She's loaned you her ride. It's at the airport waiting. Now it's her baby, so be gentle. Good luck, bro. Be seeing ya.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Rachel, Samantha's friend. I heard your plane finally got in. Well, welcome to Bayview. Hey, if you haven't already guessed it, what you're hearing is the car's short message system, otherwise known as SMS. I don't know if you're familiar with it, so I set it up for first-time use. Read the instructions to find out how it works. Now check out the mini-map. It's simple to use, but make sure you get familiar with it. This is the big city, you know. I need my ride back soon, so meet me at the car lot highlighted on the mini-map.
Yo, Rachel, heads up with some runs for you. Bunch of losers gathering for some races. Now it's a chance to add some easy coin to your account. I'm sending you the locations right now. I see you there.
Hey, Rachel. What up, girl? Word on the wire is that there's some action going on in Fort Union. I haven't been able to pinpoint the exact location, but you should be able to find them without much problem. My boy says it's easy pickings, so I thought you might want in. Good luck. I'm out.
And that should about do it for sorry for my voice. That should about do it for all the voicemails at the time being. And yeah, so welcome to Need for Speed Underground 2, where I'm gonna be redoing this Let's Play because I just felt like the other one was just really bad. So I'm redoing it now. And yeah, hopefully it can be better than the last one. I left up the old one as like Need for Speed Archive on the channel, so I might take that down soon or something. But yeah, if you're wondering what this is basically just one of these little pointers or whatever. It gives you a little bit of bank. It gives you 25 bank per one. And then it gives you like some instructions and stuff like that, like how to play. But I don't really need those instructions because I've already played this game like enough. I've played through it so many times at this point. But yeah, I'm just playing this game again because it like I like it for like nostalgia and stuff like that. It's very fun. So right now, Rachel wants us to go to the car lot to give her back her car that she just gave to us, just like not even that long ago. But for right now, that's not what we're gonna do, and I'm just crashing into a taxi. That's just absolutely amazing. Yeah, so we're actually gonna get introduced to some new race types in this current stage where we are in right now, which is stage 0. So we're in stage 0 right now, where it's get Rachel's car to the car lot. So yeah, so for the first circuit, I mean not for the first circuit, for the first race type we have here, this is a circuit, and let's see what this has to offer for us here.
Hey, step off, man. You think you can roll in here just 'cause you got Rachel's ride? Think again, son. It's race route.
Yeah, I love the logic in that. Like, I'm not allowed to enter the race because I have Rachel's car, but then you just give me the race anyways. That's just Need for Speed logic, honestly. And so we have our first race type here, and this is a circuit. So circuits are basically, they just go around in like circles basically. So basically you have like a certain amount of laps, and then you cross the finish line, and then you basically win. So we have 2 laps for this race right here. And hold on, did I forget the boost control? And why is my game looks like it's very bright? I don't know if that's just me or if that's actually my game having the issue. It might be because this is pretty old, but I'll try and fix that for the next episode or something. Oh wait, did they finally update? They probably finally updated the game. Oh wow, they did update the game. So basically at first, when I played through it the last time, there was like no lights and stuff like that. So basically like this, like the tail lights and the front lights, they didn't even exist, and now they finally exist. So I guess they finally put that in, which is good. But yeah, it like looks kind of like blurry and stuff like that, so I can try and figure that out and see if I can do something about that. But yeah, so we just have 2 laps for this race, and then once we cross the finish line, then we just win. We get some bank and stuff like that. Oh god, almost crashed in that car. But yeah, this game is very easy. Like, you don't really need to pay attention to really any of the instructions that they give you. I mean, you can complete this game like just like that, honestly, because it's really not that hard. I mean, you just have like a bunch of races to do. Then you have like some other races that I'll get into later on, and then like you complete each stage by completing a certain amount of races and stuff like that, and then yeah, that's just the game complete at that point then. But yeah, the game does take quite a while to finish. I mean, I think this might take around like 50 episodes or even more. But yeah, and each episode might be kind of long, so I apologize in advance. But yeah, that's basically our first circuit race done. I mean, we're almost done right now. I just don't really have much else to talk about. I mean, we're gonna get introduced to one more race type after this race, and then almost crashed into that. We're gonna get introduced to one more race type, then that's gonna be the end of stage 0. But then when we get to stage 1, we'll actually get introduced to like I think 3 more race types. So there's about 5 race types in this game, and then one extra. Like one extra is like a bonus race. I can get into that later on, probably in like episode 3, I think. So yeah, we basically finished this race, and yeah, I actually have no idea. Oh, crashed into a car. And yeah, we're actually very far ahead from everyone. So yeah, we completed this race in 2 minutes and 59 seconds. So yeah, not too bad. We were against a Celica, a Lancer, and a Hyundai. Yes, that's how you say Hyundai. Yeah, so, and Scott was the one who offered this race, and then he came last place. Great job, man. So yeah, we got some reputation points and some bank. So reputation points are actually very, very crucial to the game's process. So don't even think about like trying to get like zero reputation points and stuff. And if you're wondering how to get more reputation points, that's basically like how much you beat your opponent by. So we beat our opponent by quite a far, like really far. They were really far behind us. So we got the maximum amount of reputation points we can get per race, which is 300. The lowest you can get is 0, and that's when like your opponent is like right behind you or something. 100 is like just a little bit of a distance. 200 is a bit further, and yeah. And let's go back to explore mode, where Rachel will be pissed off at us for whatever reason.
Hey dude, what's the holdup? You lost or something? The car lot is on the mini-map. Hurry up and get over here. I don't have all night.
Yeah, I don't have all night either. I mean, I have stuff to do today. I'm just recording this like in the morning, but yeah, I don't know. I feel really tired right now, so that's probably why I'm like talking about nothing like important at all. So yeah, maybe episode 2 would be better. I mean, I'm gonna try recording in like the afternoon or something like that. That would be better. But yeah, so the next race type we have is called a sprint race, and I'll get into that in a second because we're gonna have another voicemail from someone else. But yeah, and here's our sprint race right here.
Hey, what are you doing in Rachel's ride? Oh, you're that dude I heard about. Well, let's welcome you the right way. The map is going to show you the course. All out sprint. See you at the end.
You got a great name, Bob, but I'm not judging. Bob, like for a girl. I mean, could that work? I don't know. I've never heard of a girl named Bob before, but it could be. I'm not judging or anything. But yeah, so we're up against, that looks like an Infiniti G35, an Acura RSX, and this last car looks like it's a Toyota Supra. Oh, I just crashed into an ice cream truck or something like that, whatever that was. Okay, can you stop doing flips? I know you want to do flips because you're like a really badass car and everything, but we have a race to do. Oh no. Okay. Well, we should be able to catch up to them like pretty fast anyways. But yeah, so basically sprint races, they're not like circuits. They're kind of a break from circuits. They're definitely less painful because trust me, circuit races are gonna become such a pain later on in the game because like there's gonna be so many laps to do and the races are just gonna be so long. But yeah, sprint races are a break where you basically have a starting line to go to. I mean, you have a starting line and then you have a finish line. So you have like to go from one point to another. So let's say like point 1 to point 2. So yeah, and they're a lot shorter than circuits for sure. So these are definitely a break from circuits because there are so many circuits in this game, and there's 3 more race types, and 2 of those race types are actually like more circuits, but I'll get into what those are, and they're actually more interesting. I mean, they're definitely way shorter, but yeah. And you see how it says like completed and then like 70%, 72 and stuff like that. So basically that just means how much you've completed of the race. So it just keeps going up like every time you get further and further on into the race. So that's kind of like a good what's the word, indication of like how far you've gotten into the race, so you don't always have to look at the map all the time. So yeah, we finished this race pretty fast. I still didn't figure out how to boost, but I'll figure that out in a second. I haven't touched this game since like August, which is quite a while. So yeah, we beat our opponents by quite a lot. So yeah, we got 300 reputation points, won again, and then 200 more banks. So now we're gonna go back to explore mode, and we are going to piss Rachel off even more.
Hey man, I want my car back. You better haul over here ASAP or I'm putting the word out on you. And that means no more racing till I say so. Get over here, now.
Wow, I'm really scared. I'm really scared of Rachel right now. But guess what? We're not going to be going to the car lot yet because we have one more race to do, and that's just one more circuit. I think it's one more circuit. I don't know if they updated it to be a different race, but it should be a circuit. And it's basically, if you follow my route, it just goes around here and then around this corner, and yes, it's a circuit. Okay. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this circuit is not that long, so let's see what this has to offer for us.
Hey, baby, long time no. What the? Oh, I get it. Someone's trying to play me. Whatever. I can take it. So what, you gonna step up to the challenge, boy? First one in gets a win.
I have still no idea what he was talking about. I mean, he's just saying like, hey, Rachel, remember me, your ex-boyfriend? Let's get into this race. Yeah, I don't even know what that voice I was trying to do there, but yeah. In the last series, I was kind of like making fun of his voice as well. But yeah, so okay. Oh god, I don't even want to say the name. We have a Pontiac GTO. I forgot what this car was. I think it was like a 3000 something, and I think the other one was like a Lancer or something. I didn't take a look at that, but I was mostly focusing on the GTO and how ugly it looks. Man, they like GTOs are just like really bad cars. Like in my opinion, GTOs are just not the best. And I mean, the GTO in this game is not the best, but like I know there are actually some in real life or other games that actually look good, but this one in this game just looks so ugly. It's like the performance is also really bad. Like I don't even know why they added such a car to the game if it's just literally gonna have the worst performance in the game. And we're literally gonna unlock the car in like stage 4. So there are 5 stages in this game. So we're gonna unlock. We're supposed to unlock good cars when we like progress more, but clearly we're unlocking like a really trash car that literally spins out of control so easily. The speed sucks, and oh yeah, it is a 3000. It's a 3000 GT. Okay, that's what I was thinking. And oh no, it was a Lexus IS 300. Oh, okay, I see. But yeah, sorry for this really bad commentary. I'm just like really tired right now. I don't really have much to talk about. I'm kind of being a little bit boring. But yeah, so we got more reputation points, and we actually get more bank for this race. And want to know why? Because for this race, as you guys have noticed, it was not a race that you can actually find on the map. It's sort of a hidden race. So those hidden races actually give you like twice more as bank, I'm pretty sure, or just like more bank. I mean, we got 2 times more the bank we usually get. So we got 400 bank for these races. So hidden races are pretty good to get like extra bank. I mean, there's more hidden races each stage. But yeah, for this stage that has to offer right now, stage 0, where there's only 1 hidden race. But yeah, there's gonna be more hidden races when we get further down the line. And yeah, so let's return to explore mode. And yeah, Rachel is going to not be happy with us.
You know what, Hotshot? The word is out. Racing's over. The longer you take to get over here, the worse off you're gonna be. I ain't calling you again.
I mean, if you're not calling me again, can I just take your car then? Like, can I just take your car if you're never gonna call me again? Like, you're just like, oh, I'm giving up on my car, I'll just get a new one, you know? But yeah, so now we're just gonna go to the car lot. I'm not really gonna worry about these outrun races, and yeah, my gosh, the brightness looks really bad in this game. I hope I can fix that because I don't really like how it looks. But I'm definitely glad that they added lights to the game, and they also added the crowd. Like as you've seen, we had like a crowd to celebrate us with our win. At first they didn't have any of that. They just had the sounds. They just had the sounds of them. So I guess they improved the game a little bit, so that's good. But yeah, let's go to the car lot where we're gonna meet Rachel finally, which is the girl in the loading screen that we usually see.
Finally, where have you been with my ride, huh? There better not be a single mark on it. Sam claims you can drive. Maybe so, but you ain't using my ride. Use your cash to pick out a set of wheels. I'll call you later. Hey, you can finally replace those wheels you lost. Samantha just wired over your insurance payout. Seems it finally came through. Pick out a ride. I'll hook up with you later.
Okay, so now we have the car lot where we actually don't have much of a selection of different cars yet. I mean, we're gonna unlock more cars later on in like the further stages and stuff like that. But right now, the first car that we have is a Peugeot 206. So basically, I think this is like the the third best car we can have in the stage right now, but I'm not gonna get in like what the third best is. And I'm just gonna go over like what these cars are, and then I'll tell you guys which one is the fastest one out of all of them. Because according to my dyno notes in this game, well, not dyno notes, but like dyno performances, and like how I've tested it out on my other personal account, which has already completed the game, I already know which cars are like the fastest that we can get in this stage right now. So we're still in stage 0. So for stage 0, yeah, these are all the cars that we have for right now. And then we have a Ford Focus, Toyota Corolla, a Nissan 240 OSX, which is actually a pretty popular choice for everyone. I mean, I know like a lot of Let's Plays on YouTube use the Nissan 240 OSX because it's actually a really good car, but I'm not too big of a fan of it. Then we have a Mazda Miata MX-5, and then we have a Honda Civic. So out of these cars, out of all these cars that we have right now, out of all 6, right now the best that we can get is the Ford Focus, because if you take a look later on as you progress in the game, and you get more performance, then because you can upgrade your performance at like performance shops and stuff like that. So this is actually the fastest car that we can get for right now, but later on there's gonna be like more beastly cars that we can get, I guess. So right now I'm gonna stick with the Ford Focus because it's the best we can get right now, and let's just save, and we're gonna go back to free mode where we're gonna get some more useless instructions from Rachel.
Alright, now that you got yourself a set of wheels, head over to my garage. Don't bother looking for races because there's nothing going on. Don't keep me waiting again. See you there.
So as you can probably tell, we just have like a regular stock Ford Focus. We don't have a car that Rachel had, like where it has like a bunch of like tattoos on the car, like vinyls, spoilers and stuff like that. You can upgrade all your stuff with like there's gonna be body shops, there's gonna be visual upgrade shops and stuff like that. So yeah, I think we're gonna get into that in like episode 3, where we're gonna get introduced to like all the shops in stage 1, because in stage 0 we don't really have any shops we can unlock yet. We have to go to the garage first, and to be honest, the garage is definitely gonna be the place where you're like, it's definitely gonna be the most useless place, not most useless place, but you're not gonna really spend much time at the garage. I mean, you don't really have to drive all the way to the garage. You're gonna have this little menu screen when you go to the garage. You're gonna have a menu screen right after, and it's gonna say jump to garage. So basically, you could just go to the garage like right away. So you don't actually have to drive all the way here. But yeah, we're gonna get introduced to some more instructions of the game with Rachel's help, and then we're gonna call it an episode, because I'm pretty sure this episode's already really long. I'm guessing it's around like the 25 minutes ish. I feel like I wanted to say one other thing. Oh yeah, so we're gonna get introduced to like more shops in like episode 2 or 3, where like we can upgrade our car and we can get better performance. I mean, as you can tell right now, the performance is really bad. I mean, it's a really slow car at the moment. But yeah, let's go to the garage and we'll end off the episode right after. So yeah.
Let me give you the 411. Everything in the Bayview race scene goes through me. And if you haven't noticed yet, it's the place to be. The race scene here is big. Whatever you like, you can find it, if you know where to look. Drag, drift, circuits, and way more. The scene runs so deep, we're racing in places you wouldn't believe. Of course, with that comes an opportunity for some serious money. Best of all, there's an invitation-only series called the Underground Racing League for the elite driver, where the coin...
I think the game just stopped for a second. I just got a pop-up on my screen. One second.
Off the hook. All it takes is the right cred and the proper connections. Remember, this is my town. You're a guest, so max respect. Round back is Tommy. He's a wizard under the hood. He'll hook you up.
Hey dude, Rachel set it up so you can handle all your business out of the garage. She set aside some room for you. Come on, I'll show you where you can store your rides. personal space. You can lay out all your parts and gear here. There's also some tools in the back so you can custom tune your ride.
So yeah, basically this is just gonna be the garage before I end up with the episode. So you can return to Explorer mode, which is just how we were in just a second ago. We can select different cars. So once we get more cars, then this is where we're gonna store all our cars. So right now it's locked because each stage you're gonna unlock like more space for some more cars, and then you can change your parts, which is pretty useless because you can't change your parts unless you have parts unlocked. So you can just always go to the body shop for that. Performance tuning and dyno is pretty helpful, but I wouldn't really recommend it. I mean, just follow what I go by because I think I'm gonna have like very informative like parts on how like best like how good all the cars are. I mean, I'm gonna select like the best from each stage. But yeah, performance and tuning and dyno, it's kind of just a liar. Like the performance is just very different than how they're supposed to act. I mean, if you do the math in real life and compare it to the dyno, then the dyno is just completely off. So yeah. And then we have view our rewards, where it's we can view our magazines and stuff like that. So once we get some magazine covers, then we can just like save. So I'll get into all this like more of this stuff like magazine covers and like view rewards and stuff like that later on. But yeah, that's about it for today. And yeah, join me in episode 2 where we're gonna be taking care of all the races in stage 1.